which isn't glamorous at all, but we're doing a good job of it. Yeah. Kylie, you are doing your big Apollo gig. Saturday. Yeah. It's now Monday.
Do I have a relatively calm exterior? Because inside there's demonstrations, there's a riot, there's a whole lot of panic.
Now tell me about the gig. It's just a one-off, right?
Yeah.
One-off, very special. Because you didn't even sell tickets, did you?
No, what we wanted to do, it's basically an album launch. It's to launch Body Language, and I thought it would be fair to incorporate old, songs that people love and want to hear and would be disappointed if they didn't. And I think aside from a couple of Train Spotter video images, nothing is as it would have been before. So it's all new costumes, all new choreography, everything's start from scratch.
Were you slightly nervous about changing from something that was doing so well, the gold hot pant disco Kylie was doing so well?
The look, no. I think people expect a different look with each album. I mean, there's a different look down the high street every 3 months. I don't know how everyone keeps up. So, yeah, Fever's one thing, and Body Language, with the nature of the songs, is just naturally leads to a different image. So the first section of the show is called Paris by Night.
Right. Is that because of the man in your life? And
maybe.
and hidden weekends and stuff like that? Is it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I've always loved France. I used to have an apartment in Paris and loved to escape there and kind of not be noticed. And I think they're very good there at sitting and observing.
Drinking coffee.
Drinking copious amounts of coffee, and then you move on to red wine. And so, yeah, it's been a little place of escape for me for about 10 years. And then, yeah, meeting my boyfriend and the influence he's had. Vinny designs all the lighting.
Right.
And you're not bad, are you?
So what's the mood?
If
you could sum it up, what's the mood, lighting?
It's different segments. There are sort of different moods for different segments. Paris, I suppose.
Yeah.
Paris
Gay
by
Paris.
night. Paris by night.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Okay.
And then by the end, it's more or less celebration.
Yes, indeed. Sort of all whistles and bells going.
Okay. And there's going to be loads of press there and stuff. How are you feeling about in terms of that attention? And does it put pressure on you? And do you guys feel it as well, as part of the team?
Ultimately, we're professionals, so no. Yes.
We can do it under extreme conditions.
But how do you feel about it? Because, this is a big showcase for you. All the press are going to be there.
Yeah, I actually try not to think about it, because I've got, well, we have a dress rehearsal Saturday morning.
Right.
After which everyone will probably...
Freak.
Look at that word, freak. And then I have to do a press conference, which is the thorn in my side at the moment. I know I have to do it, but I'm like, I just want to concentrate on my show.
Look, and you know what? It's right next door too. But it is right next door.
And you're right opposite. Pin her down. Keep her away from wardrobe.
I'm so dying to get in there.
Fingers dearly.
Now I'm in heaven.
She's in heaven.
Wow, I really truly am. What's... I don't know. Now, I'm guessing this is really comfy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's all right, it's a bit restricted on your face.
Is it?
It's restricting.
Yeah.
Do it tighter. It's like Scarlett O'Hara. Tomorrow is another day. Tie them tighter. How many different looks do the dancers have?
5.
5.
5, I believe.
Right.
Kylie has how many changes? 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 or 6.
Okay. Now, I should really ask you, how did you two meet? Because you've kind of become such a massive part of the life. Stop fighting, kids! Stop it!
We met in a shop.
So he was in this shop. You went in. Because I'm thinking, you're thinking...
She picked me up in a shop. She wrote a
It
phone
wouldn't be the first
She wrote her
time.
phone number on a napkin.
Miss K and my number, which was kind of out of character for me.
I was going to say, don't you get approached by quite a few people going out?
Weirdos.
And I was really full on.
Were you?
Yeah, I was quite...
And I just must
did
have...
kind of pounds. Yeah.
But you were full of enthusiasm, and I was just on my own. And I think you just said, I've got all these ideas and you should do this, this, this. Is it? Can we have a coffee? Okay, let's have a coffee. So
I can't believe you said yes to that.
me
Maybe could I
either.
Has he ever tried to put you in something where you've just gone, Willie, you
All
are
the time, all the time.
This is what happens.
That's why he dances to spare me.
That's what happens when you say yes to him, basically.
I think we've worked together for so long now that we just sometimes we don't even know whose idea things were, do we? It's just like, oh, things just happen.
So is there any look that you've really hated over the years?
Cat.
And what look's been your
Well,
favourite?
I will just to be brief. I'll say got to be certain wasn't so certain. Years ago, I couldn't. I was highly embarrassed, almost ashamed.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. It must have been someone else. But in the end, we've all been through it, and I actually think it's part of why so many people can relate to me, particularly the girls and the women, that they don't feel I'm too glamorous for them, because we all saw it.
Yeah.
We all know where I came from, and the 80s. I mean, really, what did you look like in the 80s?
Not good. I think. Well, I was born in '76. You see.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Somebody get her out of here.
But I did have one very large eyebrow. But if that's any good. And I've got terrible baby pictures. It's just that yours are clearly on public display.
They're still doing the rounds.
You know,
yeah.
that's it. Everybody's got terrible baby pictures, but it's just that yours are...
we could take up a lot of time me naming moments that weren't so good, but it's part of the journey. I like to think.
Very philosophical.
Yeah. This man is extremely important. Sean Fitzpatrick, otherwise known as Siobhan Fitzmagnet to his friend. Because when he comes around and says...
Get all embarrassed. 10 minutes, everybody. 10 minutes.
Oh, that's you! I could hear it like being yelled, but I didn't know it was you.
He's the 10-minute
Countdown
guy,
man,
and
yeah.
it's kind of a superstitious thing that I don't start getting
She
in
does
my
nothing.
gear until I hear...
So do you preempt that then and go, right, well, she's not going to get in a
her
gear.
10 minutes, yeah.
Have you got a showbiz 10 minutes then?
It's about half an hour.
It's not.
That's a lady's prerogative
I am
to
so
keep them
on
waiting. So have you now been having a chat to people and finding out about stuff and saying, can we do a bit more like this or a bit more like that? Or
Yeah, and then we do a lock-off video of that, so I can watch that at home tonight and just get an idea of the overall
so
thing.
Kylie Minogue does homework.
Well,
Is that what you were telling me?
she's meant to, she doesn't always. It's the dress rehearsal where I have no dresses.
Have they still not arrived properly?
Well, not even properly, only one of them's here.
Hopefully Kylie will have frocks by Saturday.
Yeah, otherwise what you see is what you'll get. Got my mic, got my ears.
You ready to go?
Got about 4 people out there who are all going to be wearing it.
Ooh! There she goes. Don't jump! I've been told to be quiet, no more comments.
I know everyone wants you to be there, but I mean, we have the Olympics. Do you plan anything during the Olympics?
After Sydney?
Yes, but how can I top what I did last time?
It can be better every time.
Hello, I'm Ante Monescu from Romania for Highlight Magazine.
Hi.
I know that you have been in Romania, in Brașov, in '93.
Yeah.
Will you ever come back?
I hope so.
Is Olivier coming tonight?
Yes, of course he's coming.
Is it true that Madonna has written a song for the album and you dismissed her?
No.
How important is it for you to engage yourself in social and/or political issues?
I wouldn't say politically, but certainly socially.
How do you see Kylie, the artist, in 14 years, when you're going to be 50? Like the artist and the person.
I've got no idea. Fine, I think.
How was the audience?
Good. I didn't realise until I took my monitors out. Were they like that the whole time? I mean, they were loud.
They were going mental, and finally, was it worth it? Was it worth all the preparation, blood, sweat and tears?